So some days I have nothing to film, but I end up finding something kind of cool. And some days I have a ton of stuff to film, and I end up screwing it all up. Well, there goes Marine 2. Hey guys, we are down in the Flower Library, down by the Washington Monument. And we're just killing some time. We got some fighter jets coming over in about an hour in honor of a fallen general who's the last ace of the Korean War. That's not the fighter jets. That's just a plane. Anyway, we're going to go out for a little bike ride, kill some time, see what we can see. I'm not sure what they're building there. That's been a big bit of construction. I mean, it's something like a guardhouse maybe? That would make sense. What's new down here? Not much. A couple of excavators in the same place. That one's a little different on the right. There's a motorcade up on the grounds. 1, 2. So the motorcade came back about 11 o'clock or so. Didn't get to film it because I was having coffee with someone. C'est la vie. Well, we're going to try to come back later tonight for a Marine 1 landing. Marine 1 landing as the sun goes down. That should be pretty neat. Well, they haven't even made it halfway. I think these power washing guys, they're going to be here for weeks. It's taken them pretty much the whole of this week to go like a third of the road, not even a fourth. So I don't think they're going to work on the weekend yet. They're government contractors. It's like against the law. Well, that's why there's no people here. There's no picture. The White House photo is spoiled by a truck. While they power wash the oil out of the street, basically. It does smell kind of oily. You know, like the smell after they do a street, when they pave a street? That's the kind of smell right now. Is the Marine there? Yes, he is. Marine's on station. Yeah, we got a big old truck arriving right now. Again. There's the American Red Cross headquarters. I found out you can actually give blood there. All right, there is actually a place to donate blood. This is DAR, Daughters of the American Revolution. And more cars. I'm downwind of the smell of ducks, which isn't really that pleasant. Bunch of algae today. Oh, there's a duck. There's a little island out here dedicated to the signers of the Declaration of Independence there. This is all man-made, of course. During World War II, this was actually a bunch of government buildings. But they were really poorly constructed government buildings, basically designed to fall apart as soon as the war was over. FDR knew that if he had these agencies he had created for fighting the war effort would do all that they could to stay in power and stay in existence. So he put the buildings right here on the National Mall, where he knew there'd be a huge hue and cry to just destroy the buildings and free back up the National Mall. And he was right. They tore them down. But I think they just built new buildings in the suburbs. Sounds like some sort of fiddle contest. So there's an actual baseball team in full baseball gear. apparently out Colonial. Oh, that's George Washington University's baseball team. They must be out here for a photo. So yeah, there's actually a concert going on. There's nobody watching, basically.
Gatorade, water, Coca-Cola, Diet Coke. Waters are only $1, right, Stove?
Come from away. So some sort of, excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's a play, Come From Away, a concert on the Lincoln Memorial. So it's one of those just free concerts that you get.
Oh, yeah, you can see it over here.
There's a band. And people have just grabbed some chairs, come out for a picnic. Oh, sorry. So you guys have asked about the reflecting pool. It is, you're looking at the bottom of the reflecting pool now. It's only about 6 inches of water right now. And if I was to go out in the middle, I'd be up to my knees maybe. It's not a very deep reflecting pool. I know it's eerie. Oh, there's a little kid. Okay, so you guys asked, how deep is the reflecting pool? Well, I'll show you. There's a little kid running through it. Oh, he got out. Got scared of the ducks. He's a happy kid. So a couple of you have been asking me about the Capitol fence. There's been no construction as of yet. I believe it's still in the approval, non-approval stage. The Capitol Police have recommended a fence to the Capitol Police Board, which is sort of like their governing agency, which generally, to be honest, is kind of a rubber stamp, but they still have to go through the process of approving it. And then once it's approved, I think they were told it would take 48 to 72 hours to set up a fence. So we'll see. Maybe we'll go up there. So I've told you about the reflecting pool at the Capitol actually covers up a big freeway underground, and well, this is it. This is the interstate that goes under the reflecting pool of the U.S. Capitol building. So right above me, there's a bunch of tourists and ducks. Flags are up on the 14th Street Bridge, all along the walkway. Sometimes I'm in a real hurry, and I just go for a sub. Hey guys, so we have headed out to Virginia, and we are at the U.S. Air Force Memorial. And this is going to give us a really good view of the flyby and also a view of the Pentagon on this day before 9/11. So the Air Force is having a small service here. I'm not sure what for, but this is the Air Force Memorial. Flowers left by the Colombian Air Force who was visiting the memorial. You can see the missing man formation etched into the glass here. So guys, I'm out at the Washington Monument, and honestly the sky is pretty beautiful right now. Sunset.
How are you going? Eagle 1 Washington Tower, Washington, altimeter 3006. 006, Eagle. Good.
National Tower 9 1 off Anacostia, request Route 1, T56 Alpha.
1 Washington Tower, Washington, altimeter 3007, wind 3205, approved.
3007, Nighthawk 1.
I told you guys about the light on top of the tree. Showed you that the other day. Well, there it is, actually in operation.
National Tower, Marine 1, request close energy.
Marine 1. 11864.
Marine 1.
So off in the distance you see the memorial light at the Pentagon for 9/11. On the left, of course, is the Jefferson Memorial.